What's going on, coders? Welcome to another Comics Unleashed, another Saturday night. Thank you for spending a little bit of your time seeing what we bought this week. Sal's out again on location. I think he's back from overseas, at his annual meatball con.
Sal had a rough day at the meatball factory today.
Another week. But we're here with the whole crew, aside from Sal. We got Chris joining us, which is always a good time.
Chris is here. He's closer than you can imagine.
Yeah.
Over there.
I'm right across from him.
He's right over there.
Hey, put some pants on, man.
Listen, I'm going to send you a hose over there. Why don't you yank on it?
Why aren't you guys wearing your matching shirts tonight?
Because that'll never happen.
Richard, I know. I'm sorry I have to host. I feel bad for everybody that's listening to me anyways. But
The hell is he doing now?
Raising my camera.
Okay.
Your camera's trying to run away.
Yeah. Oh, God. But yeah, we got Dan. Tell everyone where they can find you when you're not here doing Code X things.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Dan Kelly Art. I think I only posted one time this week because I forgot to post another time, but maybe I'll post something tomorrow. Before, or maybe during, or after, whenever I go to the comic show with these two guys, and with Mike, and possibly with Sal.
So, yeah, we got Chris joining us today. How we doing, buddy?
There we go.
Chris, author extraordinaire.
Yes.
Extraordinaire.
Extraordinaire. There we go.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
And he does destroy the air. You're absolutely right.
I did that.
That's why we have the ozone layer problem.
Mm-hmm.
and it's a closed system down in that basement. Chris is just going to be hotboxing it.
Dude, I was looking for that fan.
There's no fan in that restroom. I know.
No bueno.
Yeah, I've got to repaint the walls, but that's
Pretty bad.
Your preacher book behind you is curling.
Remember that line in Ghostbusters where they're all talking in the governor's office or the mayor's office towards the end, and the one cop goes, "The walls of the 52nd precinct were bleeding." Yeah, they were bleeding because Chris was there and had just eaten Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Not that bad, fellas.
No, it wasn't that bad.
Thank you, Richard. Trust me, you're our favorite as well.
I was shocked that you did not win either.
Dude, that's criminal.
I know. We were not happy with that.
Yeah, nobody here was. But Dan, you want to introduce that guy directly below me?
Oh, where?
The corner.
It's hard when you're whatever.
Yeah, you're in a new spot. We know.
One underneath.
The one right there.
Yeah.
That son of a gun there.
It's funny. He's pointing away from me.
Chris, why don't you introduce him?
You know what? I'm going to do something a little different tonight.
Oh no! Don't do that. Don't.
Okay, we're gonna end this stream right
We
now.
just got demonetized.
I am going to let you guys know something that you may not know. Gary's probably one of the most amazing men that I've had the honor to know. He's helped me out of a lot of dark spots, a lot of dark times that I didn't think I was going to get through, and it's all thanks to Uncle Gary here.
Mm-hmm.
I love that man. So there's Uncle Gary.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, and Chris, it's only if I could help you, then that was coming from a place of love. I love you, brother. I love you. I love your service to this country and everything else. So thank you for that introduction. That was very heartfelt. I certainly do appreciate that. So Chris is one of the best men I know. So anything I can do to help somebody exceptional like that, then that's just that's a blessing for me. So
did he since he came over your place? Sorry to interrupt. Since he came over your place, did he bring any of your all-stars with him?
I know he's not brought any of my all-stars yet. He's got them. He's still got them at his house.
I'm afraid they'll never go home.
That he is.
Who said I was a great guy?
Richard.
Richard. Well, thank you, Richard. I think you're a pretty nifty fellow yourself, my friend.
A nifty feller.
He's a nifty feller.
He's quite nifty.
And thank you, Chris. So no, he's not bringing his all-stars. I'm gonna have to rip him out of the casket when he goes. He's made those promises, but he's gonna make it difficult. He's gonna make it like
We'll
an
give
Easter.
a little treasure hunt thing
Yep.
that will lead to the casket that he has to dig up.
Yeah, that I got to dig up to get him. So there you go.
It's gonna be like in the Werewolf by Night special, and you're gonna have to go in the big room, and then it's gonna have the crank, and someone's gonna be beside the coffin with the crank, and it's gonna open up, and Chris is gonna come out with a pre-recorded message and all these gestures. And then you're gonna have to hunt for the hunt. For
at that point, I just may go out and buy my own. If Mike was here, I'd say you can keep the duck, and he would know that meant. So well, thank you for that, Adam. So Mike would know what that means. You can keep the duck. All right. So catch me, Comic Logic, baby. Every Wednesday, catch me, Mighty Mike Harbor. See our principal owner, Rob Kalin. We are slinging books on Wednesdays, man. New books come out. We're getting it there. We're getting those new books because we're injecting them in the bloodstream, baby. We're getting them there. I told you once, told you twice, told you 1,000 times. Reading comic books make you strong. Do some push-ups. So please come see us, Comic Logic, Loudoun County, Virginia's premier comic book store. We would love to see you. Also, let's give some love to the Comic Character of the Day site being run by the one and only Dan Kelly up there. It was founded by Archduke Kevy. He's giving you Character of the Day. The other day I had Jonah Hex as a Character of the Day. How great is that, right?
Yeah, Gary is a Character of the Day.
What'd you say? Oh, yes,
Gary
you did.
is a Character of the Day.
That's right. He had Gary Concord, the Ultraman. I'm sure I'm the only guy on the planet that knows out of our orbit who that character was, because I think Chris said Gary. So Gary Concord, the Ultraman. I appreciate
Kevin knew who he was.
Did he?
Yeah, because the thing that gets put up, the post every day that says, what are your favorite scenes with today's Character of the Day, and then he puts the name in there. It's very rare. Kevin's the one that puts those up, and it's very rare that he messages me to say like, "Hey, is this who the character is?" Because he usually knows, and I thought I might have had him stumped that day, but he had.
Well, that is a very obscure character, and he did just reappear in I think the Multiplicity or the Multiplicity DC series they had. He just appeared in that really briefly, so he was in that again, which was kind of interesting. So, but anyway, it's a great site. Dan's running. Dan's putting the Character of the Day up. Ran the panel of the day up, which are always great. Question of the day. Talking Geeks giving you a cover of the day, so please check it out. It's the way we all got acquainted. Not most of us. Chris and I were already acquainted, but most of us on Codex were acquainted there. Also, speaking of Chris, that guy right there. So it's a pleasure to have him around. He's one of the. He is a stellar individual. He is an author. I mean, he's got books that the Codex Station personnel are reading now. I've got a couple copies over there.
I am not out there to get one. So.
Yeah, you're not out there to get there. Yep, there you go. Tripping Over Reality. It's such a great name. What's the second one's name? Blazing Glory?
It's Tripping Over Reality. The Death and Origin of a Hero is the first one.
That's right.
And the second one is Tripping Over Reality, A Blaze of Glory.
A Blaze of Glory. So there you go. So the whole head, the universe is tripping over reality.
And part 3 that I'm working on right now is Tripping Over Reality, The House That Rage Built.
Ooh, The House That Rage Built. I like that. So yeah, all that's percolating in his head. So it's
awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
A Blaze of Glory is also what Chris calls it every time he goes out to eat at Uncle Julio's and then goes to the bathroom before he leaves.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go.
It's
so
true.
Wait.
Don't light a match.
Yeah. Well, we share in the same bed? No, we do not share the same bed. Chris is a great guy, but sharing some lines are not to be crossed.
I need my room.
Sharing is caring.
Matter of fact, yeah, his room is padlocked, bolted, cut off
from the outside.
It's got a moat around it. Yeah, so we have to take precautions here.
It's like in Curse of the Werewolf.
Yeah.
They have the bars up for the kid when he turns into a wolf.
That's right. That's right. So that fellow over there, Chris Schwartzlander, United States Army veteran, all around vagabond, raconteur.
I probably shouldn't talk about it on air, but remind me after the show's over, and I'll tell you about somebody staying somewhere and legitimately getting locked in the place for the night from the outside.
All right, that sounds like a
morgue?
Tale of woe. Sal
It's not the morgue.
Sal the slab guy in the morgue. That's what's wrong.
Sal in the morgue.
So anyway, without further ado, our number one veteran over there, Chris Schwartzlander. Yay!
Thank you for that.
Woo. I need an audience clap for the sitcoms.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, we need sound effects.
Yeah, I gotta start getting that.
I'll run a soundboard for you.
All right. But you guys know what I'm going to say. Go check out the CodexStation.com. It's your one-stop shop for everything Codex. Get some merch, meet the team, let us know what you like and don't like. And you can find us on all the socials that we are 100% infected with. All through the bloodstream, we're dripping, we're itching, we're scratching, we're emanating all these filthy little Codex germs, and we want you to join us. Be one of us. Hit that button.
Looks like I'm feeding it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Valtrex won't cure it.
Wow.
The only thing that will is 4-color ink.
4-color ink.
I don't know.
4-color ink.
I'm down to bleach.
And fire. And fire.
Lots of fire.
Burn it to the ground. All right. So before we begin, does anyone have back issues today?
Yeah, I got some back issues.
Okay, and Uncle Gary, do you have a code word for tonight?
National Periodical Publications Exceptional.
I know it.
Yeah, you're there.
You probably sat there and watched them put them all together.
Yeah,
I gave him two choices.
I did.
And so this was one of his choices. If he's forgotten already, that's not a good sign.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, say it again, because that's a long one. I got to type it in so I remember it.
National Periodical Publications Exceptional.
That's a great clue.
National Geographic. No.
That's
one of your better ones.
Thank you. I gave the easy one out when Dan wasn't here, and if Dan was, it was killing him that he couldn't say what it was. It was killing him.
No, it was because I wasn't on because we had
digest.
I wasn't on because we had me and my wife had gone out, the family had done something, so I watched it the next day. And I was sitting there when it came on. I was like, "Oh my God, that's so easy!" And then none of them got it. I was, And then the next week I'm on, Gary gives one that's so esoteric. I'm like, "You only give the easy ones when I'm not on." When
you damn Skippy. That's right.
Yeah.
That one week though, I was like,
"Oh, you were so close," because it was Tomb of whatever, and you were right on there. There are two choices to make. You made the other choice, so it was.
I
guessed it, and no one let me guess.
You were in the ballpark. Yes,
I count that one as half a point because I was.
I'll give you half a point for that. You were definitely in the ballpark.
Half a point for Gryffindor.
Yeah, half a point for Gryffindor. Yeah. National Periodical Publications Exceptional.
Leg cramp.
Okay. I'm not rubbing it.
Yeah. Too late. His foot's right next to Gary right now. He's like,
no,
I'm not doing anything.
We are a good, I don't know, 10 yards, 15, no, 12 yards away.
He's a first down away. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
For now, he's threatening.
He wants to get so close. They're one.
Actually, he's the one that said, "I'll bring my laptop so we don't have to sit. We don't have to sit so close tonight."
It's really uncomfortable.
It is. Yeah, it's not comfortable, right?
They're gonna merge together as me, Uncle Chris, from now on.
Oh my God, Uncle Crispy.
And anybody that's friends with Chris on Facebook, he posted a picture of himself the other day when he was just a wee youngin.
He looks so enthused.
In uniform. That's right. Yeah, he was in fatigues.
God, I was a punk.
He's in his fatigues. Clean
shave. Looking at that picture, I just heard in my head you going like, "Hi, Andy."
Hi, Andy.
It was horrible, man. They had just.
We were up.
Except Gomer was a Marine, though.
They had us up all night till like 4 in the morning in processing, and then they woke us up at 6 to take those pictures. I'm like, you guys suck.
Chris is standing there during the picture. You could see the look on his face. He's like, "Oh my God, what have I done?"
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Well, Chris, do you have books for tonight too, or no?
I just have.
He has one book.
I have one.
He has
That's
one
fine.
book.
We'll swing at it at back issues then for him.
He has one book to
I
show.
got one book.
All right, you guys ready to start showing off some books though?
Sure.
Yes.
All right, let's kick it off. We'll see you guys in about 15-20 seconds.
Hey, true believers. This is Chris Claremont.
Hey, it's Tom Ray.
Hey, this is Adam Kubert.
Hey, this is Tony Fleece.
Hey, I'm Philip Kennedy Johnson.
Hey, it's Peter Tomasi here at the Baltimore Comic Con. You're watching the Codex Station. Keep watching.
Oh, do I love that intro.
Yeah, this is a great
I said
intro.
Prolapse. What's a prolapse? Oh, I'm sorry.
Welcome to Comics Unleashed. Thank you for taking a little bit of time of your Saturday night to see a little bit of what we bought this week. Sale is out again.
Sales
Sales out again.
Well, I'll be damned. Sales out again?
Sales out again. This is a little bit of Southern hospitality for y'all. But we're going to be showing us the books, what you got in your pool list, what you got for back issues. Do you have anything slabbed or, the whole thing? But we got some good news. Chris has not infected Uncle Gary yet with anything. They're like,
no.
They're doing the COVID 6 feet deal.
At this point, I'm immune. Yeah. If it hadn't killed me already, it ain't gonna happen.
The only thing I could possibly give him is rabies.
Well,
or rust.
well, when he starts foaming at the mouth, I'll worry.
That is great. So I'll kick this one off tonight. I actually, for the first time in many years, read half my stack. So I got some stuff to talk about.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Surprising. And I'll kick it off. Thank you, Richard. We're going to be getting a lot more. But like I said, kick it off with my pick of the week. And it is Redcoat 15.
Nice.
Awesome.
So wraparound cover.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Just announced that they're doing a movie.
Yes. How about
I'm
Then
that?
again, they
excited for
announced that
that.
stuff a lot, so we'll see if it actually happens.
I just handed Chris the trade of Volume 2 of Redcoat, and he was a little interested in that.
Quite impressed.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
it's
good.
really
I
good.
like
And
the idea of a story. I love the art.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, the story. Did you read it, Uncle Gary?
Oh, yeah, I've been reading Redcoat.
Did you get?
Oh,
did
not
you,
the new one. Not the new
Not
one.
the new one. All right, I won't say anything. I won't spoil
Yeah.
it for you then.
Yeah, don't spoil it yet. I haven't read it.
Next up, number 1, TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Godzilla number 1. Reddit.
Godzilla's just got beef with everyone now,
That should be
doesn't it?
one
Everyone has his IP.
Is Godzilla a reptile or an amphibian?
He's a Godzilla.
No, he's a Godzilla.
He's
Jamie,
A Godzillion?
he's a Godzillion.
that
Godzillion.
should be one panel long.
Yeah.
Next up, one of my favorites that I can't wait to. It's always on top of the read pile for me when it comes out. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, Rite of Passage, number 4. Book just keeps getting better and better. I don't know if they're going to do a third part to the series, but if they do, it's going to be I really do hope so. We have Transformers number 26, DNA cover.
Nice.
Oh, that's a cool cover.
That is neat.
Now, this one is the official first issue with Robert Kirkman and Dan Mora on it. Last issue had Corona on art. So
That looks like
Mora
Rock'em
did some of
Sock'em
it.
Robots.
what'd you say?
Mora did like half the art.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the first full
Yeah.
issue.
Oh,
of both
I
of
haven't
them.
read it yet, so I just saw that and I assumed, well, since Dan Mora draws like 18 books a month for DC,
Yeah.
maybe he's only doing like half an issue for this. For each
Yeah.
issue.
Would you be surprised if I said that he was on Power Rangers when they started to back up for the longest time?
Really?
Yeah,
Would not.
him and Higgins when they restarted the Power Rangers line for Boom. Dan Mora was the artist on all 50 issues.
Speaking of Power Rangers, did you see that video I sent you on Instagram?
Don't ever talk to me again. No, yeah, no, I haven't gotten to see it yet.
Wow.
Usually when you send me stuff, it's it makes me laugh, but I hate myself at the same time by the time I'm done watching.
No, this is really cool. It's a really hot chick that plays bagpipes, and she plays the Power Rangers theme on bagpipes.
Oh, then I'll watch it. Because it's usually, when we post stuff in our chat, ladies and gentlemen, it's usually knocking characters. And when I get a Power Rangers one, I refuse to watch it because I don't want my whole young J-Dub blood tainted.
Is there anything nerdier than sharing a video of a hot chick playing a Power Rangers theme on bagpipes?
No, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
This woman is a famous bagpipe player. Like she plays has like a rock band, and then she plays the bagpipes in place of vocals. I think she was on America's Got Talent. She was on one of those shows.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Bagpipes and she was doing I want to say she was doing Thunderstruck, and she's got like flames shooting out of it and stuff. It's really cool.
That's neat.
Oh, speaking of cool,
gorgeous too. So that that helps.
Yeah, speaking of cool, Spawn 370. I'm loving the covers.
That is a good cover.
That is
Who did the cover?
I believe this is Booth.
Is it Booth?
Let's see. Art in colors, lettering, cover, art. No. Jonathan Uribe
Okay.
with Steve Cannon. All right. I had it in my stack last week, but I left it at the comic shop. So the guy gave it to me this week. Aliens is Captain America #1. Read it.
Nice.
Idea of it. So far, so good. Good little starting point.
I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
Finally, another fun Spider-Man story that I actually am enjoying. The Amazing Spider-Man Torn #2. If you guys aren't reading this, I recommend it.
I read issue 1. Haven't read 2 yet. I liked it.
Yeah, it's
Is
very
it
good.
is it one of those ones that takes place like
Before, yeah.
current?
And this is him between Mary Jane and Gwen.
Okay.
Next up, we got the roided out Wolverine and Spider-Man in the deaths of Wolverine and Spider-Man 7. If you ever want to know what roids and superheroes look like, get this book. Next up, Ultimate Black Panther #22.
Nice.
Still liking the book. Still jumping on that book. And Ultimate Wolverine #11. There's only a couple more issues left for each.
wow.
Yep.
Before they finally end the Ultimate Universe with, the greatest tagline ever, Ultimate Endgame. Next up, we have Marvel Knights, The World to Come #4.
Oh, that's a cool cover. I like that.
Yeah, a little Black Panther cap action on the front. And then Fantastic Four #5 with Black Cat.
Yeah, that's a great cover. Invisible Woman catching
Nice.
it.
And we have DC. We'll start off with Green Lantern Corps #10. I got the B cover and the C cover for this.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to cut that dolly out and dress it?
That's why I get those covers.
Yeah.
Oops. Map.
Yeah.
Everyone loves maps.
Loves maps. That's right.
Okay, this book actually was really good for a first issue, I thought.
What's up, Booge?
What's going on,
Hey,
Boosh?
Boosh.
But I picked up Batman Static Beyond #1.
Oh, that's a cool cover.
That is a cool cover.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
And I thoroughly enjoy this. The art, let me see if I can find a good page in there. Yeah, we'll go with that one. But just the art alone in this just stole it for me. And I'm sad to say, Uncle Gary, our favorite Batman story came to an end.
It
And
did.
It wrapped up really well, I thought.
I haven't read it yet.
I'm not going to say anything, but I think it wrapped up extremely well. But Batman Dark Patterns 12.
Cool cover.
Nice.
Yeah. I need Dan Waters on an ongoing series for Batman. His writing for it is just so good.
Well, Dan Waters did the Creature from the Black Lagoon series for the Universal Monsters. That was
Mhm.
pretty good too.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
He did
Did you read that?
Yeah.
He did the first Twilight Zone too.
Yeah, I read that.
Yeah, that was really good. Next up, that everyone is not asking for, Batman 162,
Mm-hmm.
which I read.
It's
And I
such
hate-
an embarrassment that DC, and I've said it before, but it just
And you'll say it again.
It's such an embarrassment that it needs to be said every time one of them come out. They're publishing Volume 3 and Volume 4 of Batman at the same time because they can't get their shit together enough to have a regular shipping schedule.
This should have just been
That's pretty
a
much
graphic novel.
Yeah.
It should have been a miniseries.
Right. They should have done a graphic novel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it should have been a DC Black Label, whatever you want to call it, graphic novel, and then put out the second part of it when it's ready. That's plain and simple.
It's isn't it the artist's or the writer's fault, not necessarily DC? I can't believe
It isn't
management wanted
DC.
us to-
It's
You know
Jim
what?
Lee because he's slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he does
love
good
his
work.
but that's what it is.
Yep.
Wow.
All right. Well, I got a cover of the year candidate. I got to dwindle down this pile because the Codex Awards are coming up here soon. But Aquaman number 11.
Yeah, that's a great cover. Love
Yeah,
it.
it's the B cover, right?
Mm-hmm. Loving it. Next up, Action Comics 1092.
Yep. I love that one. Little kitty. Giving the kitten back to mama. Yeah.
This came out last week. I got the A cover, but they shipped the B cover this week. Yes, it is Booch. Very much
It
so.
is. Because they're like 3 issues into the new volume, and they haven't finished the last volume yet.
Yeah. But this is Absolute Superman number 13 B cover.
That's a cool cover.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of
And
makes it like he has fire wings.
yeah. And lastly, Poison Ivy 2025 annual number 1.
Yeah, that's a neat cover.
Oh yeah.
Little Lady of the Lake action.
All right. And that wraps up everything for me. So, Dan, if I can get your screen.
All right. I'll start off with DC. These ones came out in the past few months, but I finally picked them up because Gary talked about how good they are. The Cheetah and Cheshire Rob the Justice League number 1.
I ordered the first couple, so they're on their way.
Yeah, and number 2. Those are the only ones they had at the shop. What are they up to issue 4 now or just 3?
I think 4.
It's 4.
Yeah, so they didn't have 3 and 4 at the shop, so I figured I'd check for them. Since the Beyond Comics is like right by where we'll be tomorrow, I figured after you're done, I'll just swing by there and see if they have them.
Matter of fact, after tomorrow, that's where we're taking Chris too, because he would like to get that Green Lantern miniseries.
Oh, nice.
Which one?
The Alan Scott.
Oh, okay.
He's got the final 2 issues. He needs the first 4.
It's a good run.
Yeah, I think he finished that. But yeah, we were going to go there too. Have you read those 2 issues yet?
No, I haven't read any of this stuff yet.
Yeah, I hope you like it. I love it. I love that story.
I'm so far behind on my reading.
Yeah.
I got the new Aquaman, but I got the A cover, which admittedly is not great.
I think it's cool. I like that.
The cover Jamie got's better, but
Hey, you got to realize everyone's gonna whenever there's a speculation or a first appearance, the first A cover is the one that's gonna go up. Like no
is
matter
there a
what.
first appearance in this?
No, but I think it was a JSA issue for Kid Eternity, and that one skyrocketed, but only for the A cover.
Oh yeah, the recent one with the new Kid Eternity. Yeah. I'm so far removed from the speculation part of it that I don't pay attention.
So am I. I just looked at it because I got that key collector app. It tells you which one.
So only the A cover goes up on something like that?
Yeah, like the Daniel Warren Johnson Absolute Batman annual. That one went up in price. Not much, but went up in price, and everything else just stays the same.
Well,
unless it's a ratio.
Well, like the ratios go up. I think sometimes the other covers go up, but it has to be like a special cover.
Yeah.
Like, like the Spider-Boy one for that Spider-Man book where they had the variant cover with him on it because he wasn't on the regular A cover. Ooh.
You all right?
Yeah, I just finished a chicken box right before we started.
Oh,
and it's finishing you.
Yeah.
Cluck, cluck, cluck.
Still alive.
I got Green Lantern Corps number 10.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. That's a better cover than the ones I got.
I think
the Earth Green Lanterns. Time to start killing some off.
There's way too many. There's 1, 2, 3.
There's
4,
Teen Lantern.
5, 6.
There's Joe.
7. And then Teen Lantern makes 8.
Oh, you gotta include Jon Stewart's sister now.
Well, she's not really a lantern.
She's a projection.
Yeah, she's just a projection. So yeah, because there's Hal, who's
She'll
not
be
even
back to
on
life.
here, and then Teen Lantern, which is a stupid as shit character. Joe,
Thank you, Bendis.
Kyle, John, Guy, aka the best one, Jessica, and
Have you seen the art in there? He doesn't look like the best one.
what?
Have you seen the art in that? Doesn't look like the best one.
No, I haven't. I haven't looked at it yet. But yeah,
That is a lot of extraneous lanterns.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
For one sector.
yeah, it's way too. Not just for a sector, for one planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty top heavy.
Yeah. I also got. I guess this is the last issue of the series, the Mr. Terrific Year 1, number 6.
I believe so. Yeah.
That's cool. How was that?
I haven't read this one yet, but I've enjoyed the series so far.
I've enjoyed it, and he was driving my car in 1981 Camaro Z28.
Was he?
In there, yeah.
That's awesome.
I like how it expanded on the first appearance that he had in Spectre, how it had there, and he kind of expanded on that. I thought that was
same here. And that car was driven in the new Springsteen movie too.
I want to see that.
Diane and I went and saw it last week. I really liked it a lot.
Was it good?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. But he was driving the 1981 Camaro Z28. I'm like, that's my car.
That's so sweet.
The boss took my car.
Yeah.
I love it every time that Uncle Gary says something to Chris because he looks off camera directly at him.
When you got the real thing right in front of you, you got that kind of beauty. Why not look it in the eye?
Let me double check, Booge.
He is a handsome.
Unless you got it.
Oh yeah, I got it right in front of me. It is.
Because it was
a handsome feller.
Yeah, he is.
It is Morgan Hampton.
I didn't mean Dan. I was talking about you, Gary.
I know.
I see. Because there's like
you.
4 different pencilers on here.
There's 4 different.
Because Fernando
parts for them.
Passarin, who's been doing the art on it, is fantastic, and he did the cover too. And he used to be the artist on Flash for a while. So that's why when you said it's not that good, I'm like, I don't know, Passarin's good, but now I see there's 4 different artists, and I see the front page. I'm like, oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
The last one I have for DC is also got the Batman 162. I got the A cover.
Mm-hmm.
The story's just pissing me off more than anything else.
It's
like the art's fantastic. It's a visual it's visually stunning.
Yeah.
But the story is just so I don't know if you guys read it, but what he does in this makes me want to punch the comic. I'm just like, can you not?
It's so out of character. And it's not even written in a way where you're like, okay, this is out of character.
It makes sense that he's out of character.
This is out of character, but the way it's written, I could see why he does this. It's just like 2 panels, and then he does it. I'm like, what? No, it's so bad. And the original Hush storyline was so good too. So
what was it? All-Star Batman, where he says, "I'm the goddamn Batman."
Yeah.
It was
which was what they never even finished that, right?
I don't believe so.
Was that the Rebirth one?
Jim Lee has that he never finished because he never finished that one. When they relaunched Wildcats,
ended. It was 12 issues.
Was it? Did they do all 12? I don't think they did.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna double check.
I don't
All-Star
remember.
Batman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was completed.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Maybe it's
I don't know.
long. I know that it was. Maybe it's because it was delayed so much.
Yeah, Miller wrote it.
Miller wrote it. Yeah.
Because when he relaunched Wildcats at one point, they relaunched it with the #1, and I forget who the artist was. It was like Grant Morrison or someone like that. It was a big time writer, and Jim Lee did the art, and they put 1 issue out, and then they never did the rest of the series. So it literally just was 1 issue and then never done.
Yeah, if we're talking about the Rebirth one, it's 14 issues.
No, not the Rebirth one.
Oh, that's what I was asking.
No.
All-Star Batman.
All-Star Batman.
The original one when they did that.
Oh, the original. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think that they ever finished that. And they had him hooking up with Black Canary, and
He painted a room yellow and beat the hell out of Hal Jordan.
yeah, it's just.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
If
What's up?
I'll ask the question, and then I'll tell you my opinion on the question.
Okay.
With comic books, are you more willing to stay on a book that has bad art and a great story, and I mean horrendous art and a great story, or a book that has fantastic art and a really bad story?
I would say for me, it's good writing over the art for me.
Me too.
I'd say that because an example is Department of Truth. The artwork fits the book, but I just absolutely hated it from the first issue, and I read it for like 2 years or the equivalent of 2 years because it would have gaps in it, and it was always a slog for me to get through the art, but the story was so good that it pulled me in. But yeah, then there's other books where the art's really good. It depends on the artist though too, because if it's it depends on the artist, it depends on the book, because this, I mean, like Gary with Spider-Man or some of the books, like, yeah, it's not good, but I'm going to buy every issue because I've got every issue.
Yeah.
And then it's Jim Lee too, who's one of my, if
but
not
that
my favorite artists.
That notwithstanding, a lot of us are completists, and we're going to keep getting a book that we've been getting. But if you picked up a new book, for instance, Batman Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, me personally, if it's good writing and the art's not great, I would probably stay on it longer than vice versa.
And I have done that with some books.
You know what? As much as I think the writing is, I put maybe more of a premium on great writing to make a comic great than the art sometimes. I think I would stay on a book that at least looked pretty, and I could look at the pretty pictures and not have to worry about reading the damn thing. It's like, as great as Jeff Lemire is, I cannot stand his art. So I didn't read Sweet Tooth. I didn't read some of these other things he's done. The art just freaking kills me.
I'm not a fan of his either.
Great.
His writing is fantastic.
Well, the book, the series I sold you, Chris, Sandman Mystery Theater, I know that it's great writing.
It is fantastic.
And I can't the art just
the art's so
me.
bad on it.
I can't look at it. Guy Davis, I think it is.
Yeah.
And I just can't do it. And I know it's fantastic art. I know it's a JSA character, and I want to read it so bad, but oh my God, it just hurts my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with that said, like, if the writing is great and the artwork is terrible, there's still a limit to how long I'll stay on it too before I just get to the point I'm like, I can't do. And Department of Truth again is an example where it just got to the point I was like, I just can't do it anymore. Also with that though, that it was also so many shipping delays that it just kind of got to a point where, when the book is like 3 months behind and I'm like used to not picking it up, it made it a lot easier to not pick it up when it started again.
Yeah. I mean, that'll kill a book faster than anything. It's shipping delays.
Yeah. All right, so that's it for my DC. I'll go into my independents. I got Event Horizon Dark Descent #3.
I keep hearing good things about that.
It's good. If you like the movie, you'll like the comic. It's so
It's
great.
actually on my watch list for tonight.
You'll love it.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen it in a while. I need to watch it again.
Mm.
Yeah, the artwork in Sandman Mystery Theater it's so bad. It's DC has done Wesley Dodds dirty with artwork, because the artwork on that wasn't good. The artwork on his newer series wasn't good. And then you see him when he was in those couple issues of Starman, and you're like, this artwork is great. Why couldn't you have Tony Harris draw his book?
Look, the art on the new Wesley Dodds Sandman was Sistine Chapel good compared to the Sandman Mystery Theater art.
True.
I will say that. And
it was, but it didn't. It was too, for me, it was too cartoony. It didn't fit the tone of the book.
And unbelievably, Riley Rossimo toned it down for that book.
No.
Because usually his Martian Manhunter, he did Martian Manhunter. And
Oh,
it was
yeah.
way out there. And when he did Harley Quinn, I hated that. Hated what he did on Harley Quinn, where it was really cartoony. So the Sandman one, it was Rossimo toned down to, I guess, the maximum level that he can.
What was really disappointing was seeing that, I think it was a 2-page spread in the annual where Ross did it. It was like 2 or 3 pages where Alex Ross did the Sandman in the Sandman Mystery Theater annual. I was like, man, what could have been?
What a tease! What a tease!
Man.
I also got this issue 3 of The Adventures of Lumen N, which I
That
think
was cool.
only goes 4 issues. Yeah, it's a cool steampunk type of thing. James Robinson's writing it, Phil Hester's drawing it, and they both co-created it. Phil Hester told me about it when I did the interview with him, and I was like, all right, I'll pick up the first issue. I picked it up. I was like, oh, this is a really cool book. This is the back cover of it, which is one of the
cool
issues.
There you go.
And like Jamie also got the A cover of Transformers 2026.
Yeah, it looks like Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Yeah. And like I said, I've said it before, I like how they print the variant covers on the back, so you can, if they don't have them at your shop, you can at least see them all.
Yeah.
And the Red Coat 15, which is my favorite of all the Ghost Machine books, even though I like them all. Then for Marvel, I only got 2 Marvel books this week, as I find myself buying less and less Marvel nowadays.
Yeah.
The World to Come, number 4, which also has a
Cool.
That's cool.
and this 1776.
I heard so much bad about that. I wanted to get it, and then even my comic guy's like, yeah, probably not.
I don't really know anything. I remember reading something about it a while ago, but I don't remember what it was. I just saw it on the shelf, and I'm like, oh, well, it's got Cat front and center, so I'll pick the first issue up. And
It's interesting that comes out the week before Ken Burns starts tomorrow night, I think, with his PBS series on the American Revolution.
Mm.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I gotta see that.
Starts tomorrow night. Yeah.
what an interesting point in time to have a story about the American Revolution come out.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Not relevant at all today.
Well, that's right. It is on the cusp of our 250th. Besides what's going on right now.
Yeah.
So that's it for all my new stuff.
All right, Uncle
Oh.
Gary.
That FF book was amazing.
Yes, Jamie
Yeah.
didn't like it.
Oh, I loved it. I love that.
Oh, that was that. What do you call it? But here's the thing. Yeah. Here's the problem with FF. I am not versed in that universe. Like, I'm not. There's things that didn't make sense to me because of the fact that you guys can tie it back to something. You know what I mean? For me, I'm a new. Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
I'm
a new reader of it, so I have no idea what's going on.
But just
half the book.
artwork in this is just
that was
good.
That was a great, wonderful homage to the Kirby and Stanley FF. It was wonderful. It was beautiful. So it was
That's why that's
loving tribute.
on my list now,
real
bro.
quick, just for a second, just see.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's visually stunning. I just couldn't stand it because I just didn't understand it.
That is amazing.
Well,
Yeah,
see, that's the book right there. That even if you didn't like the writing, you look at the pretty pictures.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's a
And-
much taken book.
Yeah.
and this is Ross, doing the artwork in here too. So it's
Yep.
it's very different than what you're used to seeing him do.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So all right, just
Wow.
was like,
Yes,
oh, I got this. I'm like Gary. Oh, I've got this within arm's reach. Let me
There you go. Grab it. All right.
be careful because I think Chris is within arm's reach, and you don't want to hear him say it's within arm's reach. Grab it.
Chris is not within arm's reach, and
I'm at least. Never mind.
it'd take him 5 minutes to hobble over here. All right. Here we go. Here we go. So for Marvel, got Ultimate Wolverine 11. To be honest, I would probably have dropped this if it wasn't for the fact it's almost ending.
So what do we think is going to happen? Like, I don't believe that they're just going to end this Ultimate Universe so quickly and be like, oh, it's all done.
No, there's a new book coming out after it.
Yeah, they're right. There's going to be something else after. I mean, really, the only book I've really truly enjoyed is the Spider-Man book. So
Yeah.
Didn't they end that universe before?
yeah, well, kind of Miles came from there. Spider-Man Torn. So I enjoyed the first issue.
How
So
is that?
looking forward to this.
What
That's fun.
It's just a Spider-Man mini, and I think it's when he was his younger days, when he's got Gwen and Mary Jane to.
Yeah, it's written by Natalie Imbruglia, right?
Yes. No, Straczynski.
No, I was making a joke because she had the hit song "Torn."
Oh,
There was I heard it on the radio today.
gotcha. FF, Invisible Woman, Black Cat thinks she's sneaking
That is
out.
such a cool cover.
Yeah, she's not. Look, she's even got Herbie in the back. She's stealing Herbie.
She's stealing Herbie. There's nothing sacred.
And is it the ultimate nullifier she's taken to?
Does she have that in the pack?
It might be.
That's great.
All right. The Patriot in me said, okay, I got to have some 1776. You got to have that. And you know what? I got to have Steve Rogers and the horse he rode in on.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I didn't have that at my shop.
Yeah. So Steve and the horse he rode in on.
Is that Greg Horn?
No.
Or Greg Land, I mean?
No, it's let's see. Variant covers. Variant cover artist. It's not Paulo. I think it's Paulo somebody. No, Ramula Tajardo Jr., I suppose.
Oh.
So anyway, that's him. And I got that variant. DNA variant. I like it.
Foily goodness.
Yeah, foily goodness.
I love that.
I love that. So cap and a tri-corner hat. You know,
Didn't he have that costume in a What If?
Did he? Was that a What If costume? It might have been.
Kind of looks a bit like the Spirit of 76.
It does.
Yeah,
it does.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So for independents, not a big independent week, but okay, I did get the red coat. Look forward to that. This is the A cover, which, and it does say nothing back here, which I don't love. If this was a B or C cover, I would not have gotten it. But I did get one of the alternates.
Nice.
He's got to sew that coat up because he can't get rid of it. It's part of his, curse.
And it's funny because that actually is integral to the storyline that they're starting.
Okay.
Now, because I have, is it written like that in here? Because I've been wondering, like, he wears this coat for all these years, and like, but when he met what's his name, the other immortal, Benedict Arnold.
Yeah.
Like, he's not wearing the same stuff that he wore.
Yeah, so I don't know. And here is the B cover. Anybody know who did that? As soon as I saw the art on it, I knew immediately who did that.
Is that Trimmer?
Not too far off. Covering up his signature. But I knew, look at the guy with the knives back there. That's a classic character in the one behind. Anybody? All right.
Grill?
Yes, it's Grill.
Right.
Oh.
It's Mike Grill. Yeah.
I wouldn't even have guessed that.
Yeah. So as soon as I saw that cover, I knew it was Mike Grill. So
That's pretty.
I was.
He was like, "I'm in."
Yeah. Blue Falcon and Dynamite. That's a cool cover. Dick Tracy. I'm enjoying this book a lot. Enjoying Dick Tracy. So, and now we'll go to our DCs. Yeah, Part of the Affliction. All right. Batman 162.
Yeah.
So hopefully this ends this, and it's on hiatus now, right? This part of the story. This was a connecting cover.
Is that the Delato connecting covers?
Yeah. So there's the connecting cover with it. Of course, if I have those, that must mean I had to get the A. So of course I got the A.
Mm-hmm.
I would gotta get the A.
Because if I didn't have the A, you know what that would be? I would have an A-hole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there you go.
Hi, Chris.
Yeah, there you go. Poison Ivy. This is the regular annual cover. I got the regular. I was tempted to get the Lady in the Lake cover as well, but you got to make your cuts somewhere. Yep. I've enjoyed it so far, Boosh. I have enjoyed it so far. Palmiotti is doing the art. This is Superman, the crazy Kryptonite Spectrum book, which is kind of nutty, done by the Ice Cream Man folks.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed this book, Gotham by Gaslight, A League of Justice.
Yeah.
So I've enjoyed it. Batman and Robin by our friend Philip Kennedy Johnson.
PKJ.
PKJ. That's right. Action Comics.
That's a good cover.
Yeah. And I also
good story too.
What'd you say, Chris?
Are they throwing stuff at him?
Yeah, they're throwing stuff at them. They're egging them and fruiting them. So drive-by fruiting, or for you missed out fire fans. There you go. So there's Kitty Cat rescuing little kitty, and also Aquaman A cover.
BCDLL.
Double D's are my favorite. There
That's
you go.
a double D right there.
There you go. That's a great cover. Here's a great cover. I love the shadow underneath them.
That's very much like that. Girl.
Just like the She-Hulk cover.
I was about to say that would go good with my with that She-Hulk cover you got me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Remember the Power Girl cover from
oh yeah,
JSA Classic?
Yeah, where she's in the air.
Yeah, she's floating.
Yeah. And there's some double D's.
There's some mirror.
There's some
Is that a
mirror.
big jellyfish behind her?
I can't tell.
That's sting.
Her breasts are in the way. Yeah.
Gary's like, there's something else on the
Yeah.
cover.
There's something else there.
There's a background?
There's a background. Yeah.
No, have to pee on her.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. We have to pee on her. Oh my. Green Lantern Corps.
Don't get Chris excited with saying
Yeah,
that.
don't get him excited.
Why'd the laptop move?
Terrific. Mr. Terrific.
Mr. Terrific.
And the Dark Patterns A cover, which is pretty cool too.
Which is our thumbnail for the week.
Yeah. So there's the A cover for Dark Patterns.
When you read it, text me. Let me know what you think.
Okay, I will. And then I got one shiny goodness.
Ooh.
Of course, I have the original, but
Of course.
Nice.
I have the original too.
Yep, and we all know the significance of this, I'm assuming.
Yes, we do.
So this is not the first JSA in the Silver Age. It's the second.
It's the second.
But is the first meeting of the JSA and the JLA, and it started their yearly team-ups.
Yes,
So there was a regular edition of this that wasn't shiny. But
one of my favorite books.
Yeah. So it's a great book. It set a trend. So that's it for my recent.
All right. Now, back issues. Dan, do you have any?
Yeah, I got some I can go through real quick.
All right. Well, let's have Chris show off his one book first, and then...
It's an important book.
It is an important book. I'm excited about reading this, and Gary picked this up for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a good book.
That is actually my current read-through right now. I think I'm on issue 9.
Yeah, that is a good book.
I am excited about reading this.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're doing a World War II based story with JSA. That's where I think they're the best. It's not like seeing those guys beat up Nazis. I just love seeing Nazis get beat up.
You know what? Nazis deserve to get beat up.
Boosh. Boosh has the perfect line here.
Hey, that's right. Love the puppies. Love the puppies.
Right. Dan.
Okay.
What you got?
Yeah, that is you're right, Booze. That is cool.
The story though has been fantastic up to the point that I'm at.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it has been.
Oh yeah. Lemire's done a hell of a job.
Yes, he has.
Doing Wildcat.
Thank God he's not drawing it. Well, I still don't believe Wildcat's going for good, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I will hold a grudge if he is, but for right now, I'm not 100% convinced.
Look at all the other ones that are dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say real quick before I show back issues. There's this thing coming up, Heroes for Heroes, coming up on November 22nd. It is a live auction that's going to have all kinds of comics and original art and signed comics, and all the money that's raised for it is going to Mission 22, which is a charity that benefits veterans and their families. So make sure that you go follow out. It's put on by Bronze Age Nerd, so you can go check out his YouTube channel, his Instagram page, his YouTube channel, the Instagram page for Heroes for Heroes. He's already started posting stuff that's going to be in the auction. Go check it out. Get yourself some cool comic stuff, and know that all your money is going to a really good cause.
Fantastic.
Can't beat that.
Yep.
And so this isn't really a comic thing, but today in our neighborhood because of the shutdown and the government shutdown and the stuff with SNAP and all that. One of the moms in the neighborhood was like, hey, we're going to set up this yard sale thing for the neighborhood, but it's just going to be giving stuff away. So they had one table set up where people would like, you know, brought in food donations they had there, and, you know, and then people had their own tables where they just were giving out stuff around the house. So I, you know, had a bunch of food donated, and, you know, just some stuff from around the house, like, you know, a bunch of cups and, you know, popcorn buckets, you know, all this stuff, a box of comics that was like, hey, here's free comics, you know, come read stuff. And my daughter was with me because my wife is out of town for work, and she was like, oh, can I go look around? I'm like, yeah. So she comes back and says, I picked this out and everything was free too. So she's like, I picked this out for you. You like them, right? So she found the table that she brought back for me, Orioles pen.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
She's like, you like this team, right? I went, yeah, it's my favorite team. And she goes, yes. And then when we got home, she went and set it on the floor by the vent in our little dining room nook. And she's like, it'll go good here. I went, you don't put it on the floor. She's like, that's where it goes. She thought that it was a little piece of carpet. Like, and I was like, no, this is a pennant. You like hang it on the wall like this. She's like, oh. And then the other stuff I got, I'll just run through it real quick. There's that used bookstore that I go to sometimes, and they have comics for $1. So they're all from the same series, so I'll just show them real quick. If there's any cover that you want to take a better look at, let me know. These are all from the Deadly Class series, which had a very short-lived but very cool TV show too that Rick Remender did. So this is issue number 19 and 20, 23, 24, what is this, 25, 26. These are all $1. 27, and they got cool back covers too.
Oh yeah.
27, 28, 30, 31, 33, 36, 37, and 38. And then even on the back of these covers is where they started having the ads for the TV show. It only ran one season, but it was really cool. And yeah, if you want to, this is like the most punk rock comic that you can find. If you don't know what it's about, it's a private school for, you know, not really kids, for like teenagers to be sent in there to learn how to be assassins.
Oh, cool.
And you know, and then there's like the different cliques in there, and like the, you know, the ones that are like good at explosives and good at poisons and martial arts and this, and they're all being sent there by, you know, their families who big businessmen, assassins themselves, so that they can learn to be these world-class assassins.
Interesting.
So
we had one of those actors at one of the All-Star cons we did once. Can't remember which one. Yeah.
Well, and then you know, you'll recognize him from
Wong.
Strange, among many other things.
And the movie we just saw, Weapons. Oh, that was so good.
Was it? I've heard mixed reviews.
Loved it.
It's on Max, so
I loved it.
Sal told me the first half of it was terrible and boring, and then the second half was pretty good.
First half was great because you didn't know where the movie was going, and it set it up perfectly. So I had no problem with it. I loved the immersion into it. I loved being halfway through the movie going, I have no idea what's going to happen or where this is going.
Oh, nice. I started watching the Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein movie today.
That was great.
We just watched it today. Chris had already seen it once. He watched it again, and I watched it. It is so great. Oh, so great. And dedicated to Mary and Bernie.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. I'm about I'm about halfway through it. I'm at the part where his brother and the fiance get there and are just meeting the monster.
That's cool.
But I'm sitting there redrawing that Man Thing drawing for Brandon. I was working on that while I was watching it.
It's great.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's for me.
Okay.
And we also saw a movie called Scarecrow.
So yes, it's not good.
All right, Uncle.
All right. Speaking of Scarecrow, this is not the Scarecrow we watched. This is a book I have, one of my favorite books. I gave it to Kent to get some dents and stuff out of it, and I was just going to show it because he did a really good job. And this is one of my favorite covers.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that beautiful?
So the colors are great on it. This is my House of Mystery 261.
Mhm.
So there's a couple color breaks in there. He couldn't clear up, but you can never clear up a color break. But the back cover had a couple issues too. He made it really nice. So
yeah, that looks great.
So it's not a perfect copy, but it's
gorgeous.
Yeah. This is still
gorgeous.
I'd say it's still a 9 something.
That's a pretty book, brother.
Yeah, it's pretty book. Yeah, the Kaluta Kernels.
Kaluta Kernels.
261, House of Mystery, one of my favorite. This is probably a top 10 cover for me. Top 10 all time. I love it so much. But anyway, shout out Ken Hubbs, the Comic Hub. He does great work. So Sal uses him quite a bit. And you know what? I didn't show this earlier because it's a little bit of baggage, but when we did the blind bag openings a little bit ago, a couple weeks ago, Kent also got this, and he sold this one to me.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
So, and of course, it is Spears after Dave Stevens, the great Elvira cover.
Yeah.
He did, yeah. But she's bending over. So speaking of double D's, there you go.
I think her last name might be LaRue.
LaRue, yeah. Chesty, LaRue, yeah. So I love the cat in the corner box.
Yeah.
That's the thing that drew you to it. Exactly.
I didn't even notice the cat till you pointed it
I
out.
love a good kitty cat. Yeah.
But that was a thumbprint.
Dude, there's a cat on there.
Yeah. So anyway, shout out to Kent. Thank you for selling me that book. All right. So in the insane quest to finish House of Mystery, I got to get through these stupid Robbie.
The Dial H.
Yeah,
Robbie
Saga.
Dial H. Robbie Reed. Hate this sucker.
Robbie Reed is awesome.
Chris loves this jerk. I hate him. Look at these stupid characters. He becomes who's it, how's it, and what's it. Come on, how dumb is that? So anyway,
It's awesome.
it's not awesome.
I've never seen Uncle Gary's hatred towards a thing ever until today.
It is so stupid. Anyway, I've got to get about 4 or 5 more of these to get all these, but for the Robbie Reed ones. But I hate Dial H. This is why when Mary Jane had that stupid jackpot power, it's same thing as Dial H. She's dialing up something in a power happens. Yeah, it's stupid. Sal.
It's Ben 10.
I got this from Sal. Yeah, well, Ben 10 stole it too. I got this from Sal. The Last of the Mohicans. Happy to have that.
That's a good looking book.
Mm-hmm.
The Last of the Mohican.
I got another Army at War I needed. 145. Joe Kubert goodness. Got this from Damien.
Cool.
Got this a lot, Con. So
That's pretty.
there we go. It's pretty. It's pretty. All right, got a run of GI Combats now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at the colors on that.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty.
These were Dollar Comics, and these all were kind of cool because they had wraparound covers. We're not showing them, but they did. There we go. There's another GI Combat. All these are Kubert goodness. 236. All these came from Damien.
Those are great.
Yeah. So putting a dent in them.
How many do you have?
Got a bit, not like Mike, who has every one.
Mike has all of them.
Yeah, I think it went to 277, I believe. And he has every single, or 287.
That's awesome.
He has them all.
Nice.
That's cool.
So he finished them last year. I like that one.
Wow.
I like the logo on that one.
Yeah, I do. And then, yeah, they had a backup story that was a Vietnam story in there. Yeah. Here we go. So, and these were all the dollar, when they were in the dollar comic format. And this one is not. This is when we've come out of it.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that too. I like that a lot. That's 278, and I believe 287 was the last issue. Here's 281.
Nice.
On the bridge, yep. Biting on the bridge. 281, and then 282.
That's cool.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. There's a Grim Reaper cover in it, like 277 or 285. It's really good. I have it, but it's it's just really, it's really cool toward the end of that run. If you collect Grim Reaper covers, and I know some of us do, it's just wonderful. All right, I completed a series. I completed 2 series.
No.
And one of them, it only went 10 issues, but Supergirl 10.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, some beautiful shape.
That old 70s Supergirl's costume.
Right.
Look, now see, I know I'm biased because this is what I first saw Supergirl wearing. I love it. I love the choker.
Yeah.
I love the V-neck shirt with the billowy sleeves. And I love the hot pants. And the hot pants make all the sense in the world because nobody can look up her skirt.
I just can't get by the logo being there like it's a polo shirt.
Yeah.
It throws me off.
Yeah, I can see that. But I really do like that.
Love seeing Prez
I was
represent.
going to say it's
Yeah, Prez.
it's got
Prez is on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So the number 10. And then an even bigger deal to complete. This DC 100-page super spectacular that went from issue 4 to issue 22. That's all it did. And there's no 1, 2, 3. And then in the middle there, it had dual numbering where it might be Sergeant, it might be DC Super Spectacular 8 and Sergeant Rock 242. So there are like 6 books where it had dual numbering. There you go. Well, those went 10 issues. So I finally got the Love Stories one, number 5. This is the expensive one in the batch. And it doesn't even have the traditional 100-page look on it.
Yeah.
Where they have,
that's the thing across the banner.
yeah.
She's trying because she ate onions.
Yeah, there you go. I may be ruining my life, but I can't help myself. But anyway, this book completes that set.
How to look fabulous.
Mm-hmm. 100 pages.
Oh, my man.
The biggest love mag ever. Yeah. So
Now, you said there were no issues 1 through 3. Was that something where it was like one book that ran 3 issues? Because then they like completely changed the name to something else?
No.
They just straight up started at 4?
If there is, I have no idea what it could be. There's no explanation on it. Sometimes you'll look in the price guide and they'll say previously this or check this for what there is. It just starts at 4. I don't know why. And 4, I've shown before. 4 is that great Bernie Wrightson. Matter of fact, give me just 1 second. You got it right here.
He got it.
I got it. Give me a sec.
It's an arm's reach.
It's with arm's reach. Well,
What's the full name of the book?
Yeah, I was gonna look.
So here's where it starts. This is number 4. DC, and see the 100-page logo, right? It wasn't on 5, but 4, and then 4 is cool because they all have wraparound covers, but so that's just giving you.
It's the 100-page, right?
It's DC 100-page super spectacular.
Yeah. There's no 1, 2, and 3 even listed.
No 1, 2, 3. Starts at 4. It goes to 22, right?
Yep.
So
I'm not questioning you. I was just like, why doesn't it have 1, 2, or 3?
yeah, it's just but I understand the question that sometimes there's something previous and then they change it. This one they did not, but this was the expensive one to get. Yep. Let's see, Pam. Let's see if it's a wraparound cover on this one too. But I was thrilled to get this, and I know I needed it, and I knew unfortunately it's the most expensive of the suckers. So, but it's a beat up. It's not a great. Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's right. I remember. The back cover is really good.
Oh, that is nice.
Isn't that good?
That is really good.
Isn't that good? So Pam, thanks for spotlighting that. Appreciate that. Yep.
Wow.
So this will also get.
It looks like a Barbra Streisand album cover.
Yep, it does. This will get the same treatment here with a clear board. See, that's got a clear board in it.
Okay, so I got the reason on why there's not a 1, 2,
Okay.
and 3.
Let's go. Love it.
Okay, so there's a short answer and a long answer. I'll do the short. Short answer: issues 1, 2, and 3 were never published. DC planned the series to start at number 1, but production delays and schedule changes caused the first 3 issues to be canceled before they were ever printed.
Wow.
When the line finally launched, DC kept the internal publication numbering, so the first issue that actually hit shelves was 4. The longer explanation, I'll kind of try to shorten it up. In the early 1970s, DC created a new line, obviously DC 100-page Super Spectacular. These intended to mix new material, reprints of Golden and Silver Age, bonus features, text pieces, and pinups. DC had assigned numbers 1, 2, and 3 to the first wave of the book. So that was wave 1. These books were planned but never made it past the internal planning stages due to paper shortage and budget constraints.
Wow.
Line structure: DC was experimenting with formats, abandoning some of the merging some and merging others. Some early 100-page concepts were shifted to Detective Comics, Superman, Batman, World's Finest, Adventure Comics as giant-sized issues instead. So those 3 issues were spread out through those issues.
Okay, there is an Adventure Comics with Supergirl that had a wraparound cover. And what were the others? A Detective?
A Detective, a Superman, a Batman, World's Finest, and the Adventures.
Okay, so actually 5. So I guess 1, 2, and 3 would have been one of those 5 then, I imagine.
Yes. Third reason: Carmine Infantino's editorial changes. Under publishing Carmine Infantino, the giant size strategy changed repeatedly. Some books were renamed, renumbered, and repurposed. They didn't want to waste the numbering structure that they already had in place, so that's why it started at 4. So yeah, basically it was the earlier issues existed but were never published, or they were recalled variants as well.
Okay.
So
That's neat.
And where do you go to find that information out? That's great that you could find that, because I never knew any of that.
I use ChatGPT because I didn't feel like looking at
Oh,
it.
there you go.
I was looking. It says something a little less detailed, but a little less detailed than that on Wikipedia too.
And of course, that's
Yeah.
a great Bernie Wrightson
Where's the
cover.
Google?
Yeah, that's a great cover.
That's great Bernie Wrightson. So again, when you're summoning the demon, don't be in the circle, dumbass.
Yeah.
You know, doesn't work out so well. But
If I learned one thing from Supernatural, never go into the circle and always have salt.
Is that demon taking that victim there?
yeah, he's teabagging him. Chris is
I
right.
wouldn't take that.
He's getting teabagged. You know, they couldn't show it. But anyway, but
Reminds
this
me of
was
what we used to do to each other, me and my buddies, when we would play Halo, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
and you'd kill someone,
Yeah.
and then you go and just teabag over, and the guy'd be sitting in the room with you, be like, "God damn it, stop doing that!"
So, but anyway, this was a big deal for me to complete this, because I've had these complete for a while, and I was like, I'm not getting that damn romance book. It's expensive anyway, and it doesn't have the logo. It doesn't look like one of them. But
Why'd you lie to yourself like that? You know,
I know,
if you
I
don't want
know,
to get to a way that you'd have to have it.
I know.
I give it a month before he loves Dial H for
Are
Hero.
you gonna read it?
Oh, I'm not going to love Dial H. I'll look through it. I'll look through it. I will not love Dial H. You know, Robbie Reed could
He secretly loves
kiss my
Dial H.
ass. No.
And Doiby Dickens.
Doiby Dickles.
Doiby Dickles.
I hate Robbie Reed more than I hate Doiby Dickles.
No,
I
you
think.
don't.
You know what would be fantastic if for next Halloween, if Gary dressed up as Alan Scott and Chris dressed up as Doiby.
Oh,
Dude,
oh, shit. That is just horrifying on many levels.
These are things nightmares are dreamt of.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's better than if Chris dressed up as the cat. Or no, it was the dog, right? It was the dog.
What dog? In what?
In Green Lantern.
Oh, Streak.
Look at the end, yeah.
Yeah, Streak.
Yeah.
God, yeah. How humiliating to be kicked. And he was it was in Green Lantern and also in All American, which was his flagship book, the dog got to be in both of those titles.
That's sad.
Yeah, that's sad.
That's so sad.
So sad.
We've replaced you, Alan.
Yeah,
With who? With a dog.
with a dog.
Oh,
And it wasn't even Rex the Wonder Dog who came later. It was Streak.
just
All
Just
right. Was that
a
it?
regular old run-of-the-mill
Yeah,
dog.
that's it for back issues. And then of course the showcase will be so Dan can mull it some more. National Periodical Publications, exceptional.
I think I got it. I do have a guess. I don't know if it's right, but
Dan didn't like where he was positioned, so he moved himself. I love
look,
that.
this
That's where
This is
Dan
my
sits for
square.
Dan.
we all have our places.
Yeah.
Bottom right facing corner.
You are a bottom.
Since day one.
So anyway,
You are a
so
bottom.
for those that are going to stick with us, contemplate what National Periodical Publications exceptional is, and then when we get to the showcase, all will be revealed.
All right. Do we have time for a topic?
Sure,
If you guys would be
yeah,
would be enthralled to
a topic.
enthuse me on this
Let's
one.
have a topic.
Yeah.
Do you
Let's
have
have a
one?
topic. Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. I have one, but we can
because
save it.
well, if you want to go with yours, go ahead.
No, we can save it. We'll do yours.
Mine was like an actual thinker. So if it's quicker, go with
A
yours.
stinker.
stinker
It-
thinker.
It came up from something we talked about the other day when we were talking about how we didn't win an award, and I said, hey, remember that even Citizen Kane didn't win Best Picture. Then Gary was like, oh yeah, it was How Green Is My Grass.
How green was my valley?
How Green Was My Valley, which it's no I did watch it. It's no Citizen Kane. But I said, Citizen Kane, the greatest movie ever made. And Gary said, is that your favorite movie? And I said, well, no, but I can acknowledge that while it's not my favorite movie, for the grander cultural reasons, it's the greatest movie ever made, not just because of the actual movie itself, but because of all the filming techniques that were created for it, all the stuff with Hearst that went on with it, and all that stuff, that it's like, all that makes it what it's considered the greatest ever made. So my discussion topic would be, can you, how reasonable is it to acknowledge something this is the greatest ever made without it being your favorite? Like for comics like Watchmen, you could say, yeah, Watchmen's the greatest comic ever made. It's not my favorite. I kind of like this other one, but for all of the, cultural, all the cultural significance and everything that goes around, not just the series, but everything that it meant and led to and what was going on at the time, is kind of what leads it to being considered the greatest.
I can see that. Sure.
It's interesting that you mentioned Citizen Kane. It is one of my favorite films. And Orson Welles was an incredible actor. He was with Mercury Theater on the air, Mercury Theater Playhouse, and they're the people who did the War of the Worlds fiasco. But most of the people that starred in Citizen Kane were also
they were all from Mercury. They were all like
actors, and he pulled them from there. And it was a story that he was very passionate about, and I think the cinematography on that film is just wonderful.
I mean, there were techniques that were created for it that had never been done before.
Oh yeah, it's just
But listen, I agree. Now, Dan and I got into the Citizen Kane debate. I'm not even saying that How Green Was My Valley is better than Citizen Kane. I just was trying to say it wasn't a dog movie, because Dan was, Dan was saying it won over Orson, because I thought How Green Was My Valley was a wonderful movie.
I've never seen it.
It's John Ford directed it, about Welsh coal miners. It was, Dan, did you like it, or you just didn't care for it at all?
Honestly, I thought that it was okay, knowing that, hey, this is the movie that won Best Picture over Citizen Kane. And let's be real, the reason Citizen Kane didn't win Best Picture is because of everything that William Randolph Hearst did to try and keep it from being released. But, like, this is the movie that won Best Picture, I watched it, and I'm like, it's
okay.
It's not a bad movie, but it's not, But then again, we look at, and I'm not huge on the Oscars or the Grammys. I'm not big on like judging art like it's a sport. A sport is quantifiable. You got this many yards, you hit the ball this far, you made, you shot the basket from, the ball from half court. Like, it's quantifiable, some of that stuff. Now there's, more.
Yeah, because if that was the case, like James Cameron's Avatar would have won just fucking everything.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
now there's more to it with sport, because, there's the difficult, you can, argue about the spectacular, aspects of a catch or this or that. But, with art, with movies, with music, even with comics, with like the Ringos and stuff, there's, you're judging art like it's a competition. And, I'm not huge on that to begin with, but, we see it all the time too with, there'll be a movie that wins Best Picture, and 10 years later, nobody's talking about that movie anymore, but this other movie that didn't win is something that's like
case in point, Shakespeare in Love beating Saving Private Ryan for Best Picture.
Yeah. Or what was it what was the year that Crash won, and I forget which movie it beat. Was it Schindler's List? Not sure. It was Shawshank Redemption, I think. And it's like, yeah, Crash is a good movie, but it's not Shawshank Redemption.
I always held a grudge against, I think, Terms of Endearment because it beat The Right Stuff when I loved The Right Stuff, and I thought that was
that's a good movie.
And it was a much bigger film.
Yeah, it was a much bigger film, but I get that. But yeah, but Citizen Kane is one of the greatest movies ever made. It's not in my top 10, but it would definitely be in my top 20. But I just and I do think I don't think How Green Was My Valley is better than it, but I was just trying to say that was not a slouch film.
But it kind of made me think, can I acknowledge, Citizen Kane's the greatest movie ever made, while at the same time, that's not my favorite movie, but my favorite movie is Animal House because I'm an uncultured swine. So
well, and I think we could use, and I hate to pile on Rob Liefeld, but I
do it. I can't. I've been watching him so much because he's on my feed every time, and I just can't stand him.
But
it's so weird on these interviews. I think it's so weird.
We can all agree
these things where he talks to hear him say nice things about somebody.
I think we can all agree that he's not our cup of tea, but he did set the standard for a while there for comic book art.
He found the glitch that made him rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? You can't take that part away from him. Yeah, I can acknowledge the fact.
Yeah.
But as a human being,
no.
Like, he's literally, like, every video I'm seeing of him, because Youngblood #1 is coming back out, is him talking about creators coming to him being like, he's like, hey, like Mark Spears, for example, we had a book with him on earlier. He's like, oh yeah, I talked to Mark, and Mark's like, I love Youngblood #1 when it first came out, and blah blah blah. Can I do the variant cover for you for the new one? And he's like, he had it done the next day. He said it was gonna take a week, and then it was like, oh, I talked to Scotty Young, and Scotty Young, Youngblood #1 saved my life, kind of stuff. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I mean,
like,
I bought it when it came out. I bought every image book when it came out.
Well, he just had what came out last week. They did a reissue of Youngblood and had tons of covers.
Saved him.
So with comics, like you say, Watchmen, acknowledge that is definitely one of the greatest.
Absolutely.
I'll give you, but not my favorite either. But I love it. Another one is Mouse. Might be the greatest graphic novel ever written. It's not my favorite comic, but it is.
It is powerful.
It is powerful, and maybe the greatest graphic novel ever written. Only one to win a Pulitzer. I can't tell you that.
And again, for Watchmen, it's because it's not just the work itself, which is obviously spectacular. It's looking at what the state of comics was at the time when it came out, and then looking at how much that influenced everything that came after it, and how much it defined all the stuff that came after. He gave us pouches.
Yeah, well, this is why, to this day, The Twilight Zone is my favorite television show of all time. Look how much it influenced.
Yeah.
How many things borrow from The Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
And
Trust me, my favorite movie that like ever came out that I could rewatch every single day, no one would care less about. But I know I could set my standard to sit there and say, hey, X, Y, and Z is like the pinnacle of movies. You have to be able to see, what's there to what your frame is. Kind of like what Dan was saying.
Even though I acknowledge Kane as the greatest, my favorite movie is Animal House. Now, I think Animal House is the greatest comedy ever made because I've been watching that movie for decades and I still laugh my ass off, even though I know exactly what's coming and exactly how the lines are going to be delivered. And yet, it gets to the scene in Dean Wormser's office and he's like, Mr. Blue. And you see Belushi standing there with the pencils in his nose. He's like, Mr. Blutarski. 0.0. Daniel Day has no grade point average. All courses incomplete.
That drunk and stupid is
scene, what?
That drunk and stupid is no way to go through life, son.
Basic Flounder, you threw up on Dean Wormser.
Oh my god!
Oh, great movie.
No, because I'm weird. I got two favorite movies. I got a favorite movie, and I got like my favorite movie to watch while I'm sick. Like I'm like sick and out of fucking commission if I'm watching this movie. But I'll say my sick movie. I always watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
That's a great movie.
I love that.
That one is on. Where's your hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
There's a new John Candy documentary that's supposed to be
Ryan
really
Reynolds
good.
produced it.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks' son, Colin Hanks, directed it.
I Like Me. It's called.
Yeah,
I want to see it, but I'm also at the same time
my favorite.
I want to see it, but I feel like I'm going to get really emotional if I watch it too.
Yeah.
So, what's your other favorite movie? Bridget Jones's Diary.
Yes. So we don't have to keep going. No, my favorite movie of all time is Cinderella Man.
That's a good movie.
That was a good movie.
Did you know the research that Russell Crowe did into that? That like I remember seeing an interview, and Ron Howard said he like called him one day, and he's like, "Hey, this scene where he's like turning the he's getting like the ticket for the money he's getting from the government." And Ron Howard's like, "Yeah," he's like, "We got it wrong. I found the original ticket that he got, and I have it, and it's not $23.50. It's $22.80." And Ron Howard's like, "Russell, nobody gives a shit." He's like, it doesn't have to be that accurate. But Russell Crowe like did so much research that he went and found like the actual like slip of paper ticket that he got for basically like for the dole there. And I was like, wow.
What movie is that?
Cinderella Man. It's about the heavyweight Braddock.
Never seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, James Braddock. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. My favorite scene still is when they're like, "Did you eat?" right before the fight, and he's like, "No." And they got him all taped up, and they bring him out a bowl of corned beef hash, and they're like, he's like, "Well, there's no silverware," and he's like,
Yeah.
That is a fantastic movie.
Yeah, that was great.
Check it out.
Yeah, it's a great movie. True story too.
Yeah.
Depression. He was during the Depression, and he was struggling to feed his family.
And he owned I don't think they really showed that in the movie, but he owned a taxi company, and because he was kind of a failed boxer, he owned this taxi company, so he was doing okay. And then the Depression hits, and he lost his business, and he lost everything. And I don't remember them showing that in the movie. Or
I don't remember that part with the cabs either.
Yeah, they just showed that he was this down on his luck boxer, and then they were living in the in the slums, but they don't mention that. So like I think that makes it even more powerful. Is like he had built up this business and had a lot, and then just lost it all and was like working on the docks whenever he could. And
listen, how many look at all these champion boxers that came from hard upbringings, right? Yeah. I think it was was it there? I'm not sure if it was Mike Tyson's kids, but somebody's kids, wanted to be a boxer. He says, "You can't be a boxer. You went to private school. You've been to Europe."
Well, Mike Tyson said at an interview one time. This is when he was Fat Tyson, and he's like, "What do you think of boxing these days?" He goes, "He's got businessmen. There's no killers anymore." He's like, "These guys in suits up there, they don't understand what they're going through, like what we went through."
Yeah.
He goes, "Those aren't champions. Those are just guys that are doing business."
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, Yeah, the guys that came out of nothing and had nothing are hungry and mean and nasty because you had to be to survive every day.
Yeah, like if you look at like my favorite match of all time, Arturo Gatti, Mickey Ward 3, like those guys were killers.
Yeah.
Those guys were just swinging
All
for
the heart.
fences.
Yeah, that was a great trilogy, those 3 fights.
I mean, you brought up Tyson. You look at that. Guys lost the fight to him before a punch was even thrown. They get in the ring, and you could see on their faces that they were scared. He would just walk out, as plain as could be. Didn't have all like the big entourage and all the stuff. He just walked out, got in, and you saw the intensity in his face, and you'd see the other opponent, and you'd be like, that guy's scared. He's not.
Yeah.
He's gone.
He's like a dragon. He has an aura of fear.
Mike Tyson had one of the greatest quotes of all time. Everybody's got a plan until they get hit in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like what was that? Step on your testicles and eat your kidneys.
No.
That was one of them.
No.
Oh, like, I'll eat his children. Praise be Allah.
So and look, and when he got beat by a guy who had nothing to fear. When Buster Douglas, and I watched that live. Did any of y'all watch that live?
I did.
Okay,
No.
Chris and I.
That one I did not.
That was in Tokyo. You were God. You weren't even born then.
I know that one.
It was in Tokyo, and
It was completely
hardly
surprising.
anybody was watching because Tyson would just go out and beat a dude in one round. I watched that fight, and Tyson's skills had eroded because Don King had taken over his training and got rid of his trainer Gus D'Amato.
Great movie,
Gus D'Amato was his manager and got rid of the trainer. God, was it Nicky?
You're right, Sam. That is a good movie.
Yeah, got rid of his trainer. I think it was Mickey, somebody who had trained him, and he had these guys that had no business training him and had no skills. But anyway, Tyson's skills had eroded. Buster Douglas had just lost his mother. And Buster had a mindset where he did not give a shit about anything. He wasn't scared. He was just angry. He was in pain. He went out there and he whooped Mike's ass. Yep. There you go. Boots.
Yeah, I was -1.
Yep.
When that came out.
He whooped Mike's ass. And I remember Mike was in the corner and his corner go, "You got it, champ. You're doing good, champ." Champ getting his ass kicked. "You got it, champ." And then after the fight, Don King tried to get it where Buster was disqualified through some bullshit, and there happened to be American writers there covering the fight that helped intervene where he didn't pull any shenanigans, where he was trying to invalidate that win by Buster. So, but
because that's what Don King did.
That's what Don King does, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Buster Douglas had nothing to fear, and that's what it took to beat Mike because of that aura. Yeah, he did. Yeah. But it was mainly the fact that Michael Spinks was scared to death in the ring with him. But yeah, Buster did not care. He did not care. His world had been rocked by the death of his mother, and he just didn't care. Yep. The Paper. God, that's a great movie.
And Michael Tyson.
Michael Tyson.
If we're going to bring up cinematic greatness, we have to talk about Smokey and the Bandit.
Johnny
I
Dangerous.
love that film.
I only take this hat off for 2 things.
That's right. There you
And
go.
Mike Tyson also had a fantastic cartoon on Cartoon Network, Mike Tyson's Mysteries.
That was a great show.
Is him and
Norm
Macdonald and Jim Roush. It's Scooby-Doo on meth.
This is my favorite plot.
All right. Well, I think that wraps up our topic for today.
Yeah, that kind of went sideways real quick.
So
we all agree you can, movies, comics, music, where like you can acknowledge this is the greatest, but my favorite is this other thing.
Yep. Absolutely.
Without a doubt.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Good. We're done with that. So, ladies and gentlemen,
I thought somebody would be the, would be the,
No.
what do you call it? The other side of it.
the heel.
Yeah,
No.
the heel.
Dissenting voice. Nope.
Yeah.
Or the
Nope, we got a bunch of
comparison
like-minded
I was
people.
before.
Well, okay, so just go around. So Dan's favorite movie is Animal House. Jamie's is Cinderella Man.
Mm-hmm.
Chris's is what?
Favorite movie?
Yeah.
My
Like
God.
your go-to.
I love films, so I
The Land Before Time.
That's sad. Tree Stars, motherfucker.
it's all kind of based.
Debbie Does Dallas.
Sideways. The
It's
second.
1960.
Okay, Planet of the
It's
Apes.
one of my favorite films.
There you go. And me, it's The Searchers.
Mhm.
The John Ford, John Wayne
That's a great
classic
movie.
is my favorite. And when I had my 60th birthday, two of the fellas on this show with me were there in the audience. I made everybody watch it. Yeah, for my vanity project, I made everybody watch my favorite movie.
Vanity project.
So for those of you that have not seen The Searchers, go see it. It's a hell of. Steven Spielberg said it's the greatest American movie ever made. So there you go.
It's phenomenal.
And then everybody lined up afterwards to present Gary with gifts, like they were lining up to bring their offerings to the king.
I
Yeah.
did.
It was like when Jesus was born.
There you go. I was there.
We had the three wise men in attendance.
Frankincense.
Yeah. See, that's what I said.
As a completely other side
You always
topic,
bring the myrrh.
not to get on here, if you want to read something interesting, look up the actress that was the main actress of Debbie Does Dallas. She never did anything before that movie, and she vanished off the face of the earth after it. And nobody knows for certain what happened to her.
Wow.
Because she was an angel.
She was an angel. Yep, that's right, Booze. We said that at the same damn time. That's pretty funny. So,
Hey, you know what? Even though I made the joke about Bridget Jones's Diary, Jamie, I'll freely admit I like that movie. I think that movie is funny as shit.
I did
think
too.
Nate Zellweger is hot in it, and the book is hysterical.
I've never seen it.
And
It's really funny.
it is good. But one thing, Dan said I had the procession of people bring me presents. I did tell everybody, no presents necessary. Your presence is my present. But people still brought gifts anyway. So I do want to clarify that. I did
He
not.
said it out loud, but he sent everyone an email.
I did. Oh,
Where was
wait a minute. You know that's a lie right now because Chris said I sent everybody an email.
Yeah,
You are
that's
crushed. You are crushed. That is
no. He
so
just sent
far
everyone
from
a
the
chat
truth.
on Messenger.
There's no emails.
Signals.
Yeah, smoke
He sent
signals.
everybody carrier pigeons, but they all got lost.
Sending an email.
He sent me a telegram.
A telegram.
I am registered it.
Morse
I
code.
wrote it. I
The
wrote
Cody
it on
Express showed up
the
at
communal
Chris's
cave
door.
wall.
I don't want any gifts. He has a shirt. Please bring gifts. All right, we're wrapping this up so we
All
can
right.
do the showcase. Oh,
Showcase.
it's been a fun night. Ladies and gentlemen, before you head out, make sure you stay to see Uncle Gary's showcase. And before you leave, please hit that like button. Help us get out there and reach everybody we possibly can. It takes you to do it. And we do these shows just for you guys. So please do that. Once again, thank you guys for joining us. As always, JBJ Dub, our special guest, as always, one of the Codex members that can jump in when we need him the most,
Thank
Chris.
you. Always an honor to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath
I
him,
love
Dan.
talking comics.
Yeah, Dan the Kelly Art and the Ric Flair of comics
Woo!
himself, Uncle Gary.
He's so handsome.
Pretty man.
All right, let's get you up front there, Uncle, so we can start this.
Woohoo. I know he's gorgeous. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, that last book is that 100-page goodness, that JLA 111, my first book in that 100-page format. Love it. All right, so today's showcase, the magic keyword, it's the guess, and Pam, you'll have to guess before Dan gets it. National Periodical Publications Exceptional. So what could that be?
My guess, should I go do it now, or does someone else want
Let's
to
give Pam maybe.
I don't know that I'm right. It's just like I said. It's just
When you break it down, it's there, but it's just where you go with it. All right, well, I don't see anything from Pam, and Pam, if she's got it, she can still.
You gotta remember there's a delay with the chat, so
Yeah, there is a little bit of delay. So, but it's I think Dan's got a good shot. I believe Dan has it. So I'm gonna say Dan has it.
all right, Dan.
What
now
is
I
it?
really don't feel confident in it. Pam says DC Special.
Okay.
My guess was, since you said national periodical, like that was DC before it became DC, and then exceptional. So my guess is going to be World's Best Comics that became World's Finest Comics.
That is a great guess, just not as good as Pam's.
Ah, damn it.
Pam.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Pam, good job, man. Good job.
Good job, Pam.
Good job.
Look at that book.
DC special. So, and DC was still national periodical publications, I believe, all the way up until the 70s.
Yes.
They were called DC, like everybody just kind of acknowledged calling them that, but they didn't officially become DC until 77.
Right. So that's where I believe it was 77. Yeah. So it was National Periodical Publications, and then they officially became DC, but they were known as DC since way early. And DC, Dan, coming from the name, the initial
Detective Comics.
Detective Comics, their flagship title. Yep. All right. Well, DC Special went, I believe, went 29 issues. I believe. Let's see. Yep. 29, so we'll show you. Here's number 1, a great Carmen Infantino special, and he, since it's about him and he was publishing it at the time, he also did the cover.
Look at that white. Look how white that cover is.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's a pretty. Look at that. That is
So clean.
that is a sweet copy. Oh, Pam. All right. Well, Pam, we'll be able to see. I mean, you can tell me which ones you're missing, and You'll know. Here's number 2, which I didn't really love to get because it's Binky. I don't care about, or whoever. Is it? Yeah, let's see. DC Special, Teen Favorites, and okay. So I guess it was a bunch of the DC ones, but I think it was Binky was the main guy here. So,
That's the only problem when you buy those anthology books is you're going to end up having to buy characters that you don't like.
Yep.
You have to have them all.
Yep. DC Special 3 is a really cool Supergirl cover, or all girl cover, but Supergirl, the main.
That is a good cover.
Yeah. So
I want that one.
a little bit of girl power, little bit of girl power there. 3. Here we go. This is great. Number 4 is horror.
It's what?
Horror. 13. Let the secret trial begin.
It's a great cover.
Yeah, the daring and the different. And that's Neil Adams. That's Neil Adams right there.
Fantastic.
Let the secret trial begin. Yeah, and the kids all scared. 13 shocking stories. Okay. Number 5. Secret Lives of Joe Kubert. So this is a Joe Kubert cover.
Kubert.
Johnny Quick up.
Look how sweet this book is. And these are all in really nice shape. Wildcat, Johnny Quick.
Wildcat there. That's awesome.
Isn't that great? A Viking Prince up there
Yeah.
with Joe too. Is that a yeah?
That issue 4, that's a first appearance, isn't it?
Is it first appearance of Kane?
Or is it? I thought it was first appearance of Abel.
Abel's first appearance is House of Secrets, 81.
No, wait a minute. This is saying first appearance of Abel, brother of King.
Oh, is it saying? Okay, well, then
Let me.
maybe it is then. Okay, because I thought that House of Secrets 81 was the first appearance of Abel, but maybe that is.
I'm looking at it. Says House of Secrets. The House Secrets came out August in '69, and that one came out in July of '69.
Okay, so it beat it. All right. So
If those dates are accurate too.
is it also saying the first appearance of Kane?
No, it just says first
Is Abel. Okay.
of
Because
Cain.
I think it's House of Mystery 175, then it should be the house, because they went back to horror with 174 in House of Mystery, and 175, the next issue is when Kane was introduced. All right, this cover right here is Neil Adams. It's DC Special 6. Neil Adams told me personally that this is one of his favorite covers and nobody knows about it. You know, nobody remembers it. Nobody knows about it. It's got cowboys, it's got Indians, and it's got an alien ship landing.
Fantastic.
And Neil pointed out, he goes, and that horse is dead. He wanted me to know that horse was dead.
That horse right there?
That horse is dead.
It did.
So thanks, Boosh. So yeah, from Neil Adams's heart. So yep. So 4 is going to be the pricey one. Okay, then I guess it is. It's because of that first. Then
That is a cool cover, though.
Yeah, but isn't that great? Number 7, Strange Sports Stories.
Good stuff.
Look at that white. Look how pretty that white is on that book.
Look at that jalopy.
See, that issue is the reason Pam's collecting them all because
She wants the sports. Pam, I know this is the one that you really have to have. And this is reprinting a lot of the Strange Sports Stories in Brave and the Bold that ended up going in the Strange Sports ones that she gave for her hardcover, which was great. So last week we did Wanted. Here's a DC special that did the Wanted format.
Nice.
That's cool.
And look, another great cover in white that looks so wheat. The stickers, these came from Damien right here. I got that on it from Damien. But yeah.
Now, is that new stories in that or reprints?
Those are reprints. Reprints. A lot of these DC specials were reprints. Here we go. Again for you, Pam. And good for Pam for getting DC special right. See, I know we can't.
Yeah, I'm not bitter at all.
Yeah. So there we go. Another great sports one, and these are all reprints. This, I don't know that these were. I don't know what this would have been reprinted from, but this is Copland. Stop. You can't beat the law. So that's a cool cover. These are all police stories. I love the shields there. Yeah.
That's cool.
So 64 big gang busting pages. There you go. I'm glad they didn't say gang banging pages. So that would have been.
Would have sold more.
Yeah, it was sold more probably. All right, let's go back to horror. Number 11. Beware, the monsters are coming.
That is cool.
Neil Adams again.
Great cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a little crease up there, but I'll live with it.
That is weird.
Very cool cover. Like I said,
You'll
Neil,
live with it until you find a better looking copy for a good deal.
what'd you say?
I said you'll live with it until you find a better looking copy for a good deal.
Yeah, I know. It's conscious. Okay, here we go. Viking Prince.
That is really cool.
Yeah, that's good shape too. Look at that.
Nice. That's a great cover.
Yeah, so this is reprinting the old Brave and the Bold stories that were in the first 24 issues of Brave and the Bold. Another Pam special 13, Strange Sports. So these are all in A condition too. I mean, so I'm lucky. We go Wanted again, number 14.
That's a cool one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
A lot of these had white covers, so I hate a white cover that's dirty. I just hate it. So and then this is issue 15. And it was Plastic Man.
Plastic Man.
When there was Woozy Winks, Plastic Man can have a goofy sidekick because he's a goofball.
Yeah.
So he's allowed. So
And sometimes he's a dress designer.
yes, he is for Barda. Yeah, she didn't appreciate that dress. She liked the dress until she realized who it was. So that's 15. So after this, it went on hiatus for a while, and then DC brought it back with issue 16, and this was quite a few years later, probably 4 years later. Superheroes battle the super gorillas, and they're calling it first DC issue, but yet it's issue 16. So it was a relaunch, but it really wasn't the first DC issue. So again, these were reprints. Now I got a little bonus thrown in the back of this one that is just the DC Giant Superheroes battle the super gorillas.
Nice.
So,
Well,
Monkey Cell.
that
Monkey Cell.
yeah, isn't that one of the things on Carmine Infantino's list of
Yep, sure is. Sure is.
Yeah, I got that list right here. Yep, number 1 on his list, gorillas.
Gorilla Cell. That's right.
If anybody knows what the other 6 things are.
Here we go.
Awesome cover.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
great. That is Mike Grill.
I need it.
Yeah, Mike Grill. The reprints, but still, it's cool. Number 7. So, just a cool Mike Grill cover. Here's 18 Earth-Shaking Stories. Again, another white cover.
That's pretty.
You said that was 17?
17 was the Green Lantern cover.
Okay.
There's another one for you to write down too. There'll be another Green Lantern. There you go. There's 19.
That's neat.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Indestructible.
All right. 20, Jamie.
Oh, that's great.
20.
Yeah, number 20. And I was buying these off the rack. This is my copy.
That's fantastic.
Look how nice I kept that. At Purdy.
No sticky pages.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
You didn't eat pizza and read comics.
I did not. Did
Good
not
man.
eat in the vicinity of my comics.
Good man.
Yeah, 21, Superheroes War Against the Monsters. So
Nice.
there we go, 21.
But they weren't all reprints, right? Because Abel had his first appearance in the one issue. So
Right, they weren't all reprints, but he probably appeared in a framing sequence.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
because that's what him and Kane would do in their books.
Absolutely. So here we go. Three Musketeers and Robin Hood. The Three Musketeers, I don't remember appearing before, so it's possible that these were new. Now, this one's a white cover with a little bit of grunge on it. And these books, the Three Musketeers ones, are hard to find. So I will
Now
say,
I know that DC wasn't the one that did Classics Illustrated, but did they ever have a Classics Illustrated type of thing that they did that would have been where they would have gotten those from?
I'm not sure. I don't believe so. I know Robin Hood was a backup series in Brave and the Bold in the early, or one of the features in the early first 24 issues of Brave and the Bold, and then he got his own series for a while that DC had. So I don't know if those came from there, but I do not remember the Three Musketeers being anywhere in the DC's pantheon.
Yeah, just to let you know, Uncle Gary, they're in my cart as of right now.
Okay, nice. Look at that great cover.
What was the secret of the Spanish Blade?
The secret of it?
Was it that it was made in Portugal?
No, the secret of the Spanish Blade was it no comprended Spanish.
Huh?
Yeah. So
Yeah. Looking like Green Arrow.
The secret was it was made in China.
yeah, there you go. So again, it's a pretty cover. I like that.
I love that purple.
Yep.
Purple.
Purple. 24. All right. 25. We got some more Three Musketeers and Robin Hood.
Die by the sword.
Yep. So you had some Robin Hood. You had Viking Prince. I'm sure those were reprints. So the Musketeers might have been new stories because we're getting into where there were new stories here. Oh, here we go. 26. Let's see some Joe Kubert goodness.
Kubert.
Oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
Isn't that great? Isn't that great?
Wow.
26. Yeah. Superheroes War Against the Monsters. There you go, Booge. I know sometimes these anthology series are so cool though because they give you such a variety.
They're super fun.
Yeah. So, but that cover, I mean, God dang, that is just beautiful.
Enemy Ace is awesome.
That is just a beautiful, beautiful cover. So, 26. There's a great Neil Adams detective comics. I want to say it's Detective maybe 414. And it had an Enemy Ace in it and Batman, and it was Neil Adams's tribute to Joe Kubert, who he loved Joe Kubert and he loved his work, and he loved the character of Enemy Ace, and it's really, really a great story. All right, this I know was a new story. Yeah, Pam, it was. Do you have that one, Pam? Do you have the Enemy Ace one? And Pam, how many do you need of what's left? Okay, here's 27. And see, this is an all-new spectacular. And this had Captain Comet in it.
Punching a dinosaur
Punching a dinosaur.
in
Yeah.
1977.
Yeah. You can't beat that, man. Can't beat that. And then this was a great one. Earth-Shattering Disasters, Jim Aparo cover.
Oh, it's a great cover.
Yeah, Jim Aparo.
Wow.
Batman, Aquaman, and the Legion. Pretty good, right, Chris?
I love Aparo's.
Can't go wrong there. There's Aparo and Milgram also did did the inking on it.
I just love his landscapes. I love his layouts.
Mm-hmm.
They're incredible.
Yep, 28. And then the last issue, Neil Adams cover. This is near and dear to my heart, near and dear to Chris's heart, and I think this is the reason why he's chose this one tonight.
Oh yeah, I know Chris has read it.
Yep.
I got that signed by Levitz and
Jelly. I've not met Levitz. Yeah.
and what's his name?
Neil?
Stanton.
Oh, Staten. Okay.
Staten. He did the interior
Okay, yep.
work.
The great Neil Adams cover. This was the book that dealt with the spear of destiny and answered the question why the JSA heroes didn't go into Europe and fight.
It's a fantastic.
Yeah, so with the spear, Hitler could control them, so they couldn't. So it was a really, really cool way to explain that away. You know.
And then I liked how they even, when they did Robinson did Golden Age, how he came, of course it's an Elseworlds book, but he was like, no, that was just something they told the public because they didn't want the public to know that they had a guy that just negated all of ours.
Pam, you're missing 6 issues. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's good.
That's pretty doggone good. It's a cool series, Pam. So you were there, and Pam, I had a feeling that you were going to answer that. So I had faith in you. So good stuff. But DC Special, 29 issues.
They all seem pretty affordable.
They are pretty affordable. Pam said 4 might be up there a little bit.
4 is up there.
Okay, so 4 may be the toughie.
But I mean, I'm looking at it as a slab issue right now. So
yeah. Okay, well, most
right, Boo.
JSA, but most of them, I think more than anything, is you may find these are hard to get in high grade, right? But they're around. But so I am lucky that most of mine are in very high grade. So, but they are affordable. The later ones, when they restarted at 16, a lot of these aren't expensive at all. So, of course we got the bonus one there, but it's not part of it. It's not part of it, but I felt it looked good on the back of Superheroes Battle Super Gorillas. But just cool covers, and even though a good bit of them are reprints, the covers are great.
Oh, they're awesome.
So they're great. DC in that era just rocked for me. Again, I'm nostalgic for it, so I know
They've always been really good at repackaging their old material.
Yeah.
I agree. So anyway, cool series, cool books in there, and the thing is, I really like to show books that I don't know that everybody's seen all these covers.
Well, I'll let you know it's on my list now. So I definitely just put it on my CLZs when I'm looking for stuff.
Well, that's kind of the highest compliment, right? When people would do that, or every now and then when I was doing my weekly thing, when I was doing covers of the day, and people would go out and buy the covers that I had highlighted, I thought that was really a great compliment that they loved that cover so much that they had to have it in their collection. And that's what I do. I see a cover and go, damn, I got to have that. And
well, Pam, real fast to let you know that issue 4 right now, if you're looking for it secondary wise and not like a con, eBay has it listed for it's not bad roughed up copy. I'd say it's like a 6, 7. No more than 25.
Oh,
That's not bad.
a 6 or 7 is not bad at all.
Yeah, I would go 6, 7 range if you're looking for a little less. I'm like 5.
6,
They're
7.
going for like 6, 7. If you're looking at 5, like a 5-ish, it's like 18.
4, yeah. Well, good luck, Pam. I think that's pretty awesome that you've got 6 of the 20. I mean, you only need 6 of the 29, so you're rocking it. Pam is right in our time frame, Chris, with a lot of these DC she has, and whenever I mention a name, she knows all the title names and the artist names and all.
Stuff.
Yeah, Pam is on it.
Yeah, Uncle Gary kills me when it comes to the showcases because I'm like, all right, I'm putting this on the wish list now. Every time I'm at a con, I'm like, oh, this is right here. Okay, then I add this one.
Well,
Another book I got to get.
Well, I was gonna give a break from DC tonight, but since Chris was here, that's why I went with DC. And there's a Marvel one I'm gonna do, a more modern Marvel one, but I was gonna do in a month or so when it's a little more
Not a problem.
Yeah.
I already know what it should be. I already know what this theme should be for next Saturday. If I should share it on here,
It's next Saturday.
Suspense. Next Saturday is November 22nd.
Oh, for Thanksgiving.
I was gonna say, do the significance of November 22nd, 1940, All-Star Comics issue 3.
Issue 3. That is next week. Okay, wow.
So it will be the 85th anniversary of the first appearance of the Justice Society.
Ooh, I got a good idea for next Saturday then.
And I
You
was
busy?
there.
You busy next week, Chris?
Oh, I would love.
What if you and Gary did the showcase for next Saturday?
Oh, sure, Joey. JSA books.
Yeah.
We can do that.
All right, so
Well, with the golden age ones, I only have 2. Chris has about 4.
I have 3.
3. Mike has 2.
but you've got Golden Age books,
Oh,
not of
yeah.
the JSA, but of like, here's here's the Spectre one. Here's
Okay.
and here's
You got
the
Team
Okay.
Adjacent.
Power Man.
Okay.
Plus,
That's true.
Plus, I have Silver Age reappearances of all the characters.
There we go.
Yeah.
JSA anniversary party. Yeah, one day, when we do our character of the week, every now and then we mix teams in. So I think that's great. I like the JSA theme. Absolutely.
All right, so I think you guys should also dress up as them. I don't know which one of you wants to be Wonder Woman and which one wants to be Mr. Terrific or.
I'll take Black Canary.
Yeah, Chris.
Fishnets.
Yeah, I was gonna say Chris looks great in fishnets.
See, I come up with good ideas sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Sam says that would be awesome.
See what happens when the wheel don't stop spinning, but the hamster's dead.
There you go. I think as a showcase, I think I did All Star 58 through 74. I think I did
Yeah.
that before.
You did.
Have those.
Yeah, and we have all those and the others. But yeah, okay, we'll dig out the Golden Age appearances of the JSA things. I think that would be a fun thing to do.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you everyone who showed up today. Gary, thank you for the showcase again, as
Mhm.
always. If you are not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and a notification bell so you know when we go live, which is 3 times a week. Can't miss it. Don't miss it. If you are, I'm sorry, you can catch the replay, but still hit that subscribe button and hit that like button on your way out. We want to reach as far as we can. We're already overseas. Let's make it more. Once again, I am your host, Jamie J-Dub. With us, our special guest and newest member of our JSA, Chris.
Member.
Yeah, member. Down there we got Dan DeKelly and our Ric Flair of comics,
Woo!
Uncle Gary. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week and have a